Meanwhile, Bruno Sammartino, Larry Zbyszko,
That's a
and
lot of talent in one ring right there, brother.
a couple of Pittsburgh guys. Of course, Larry tells the story that, Larry wanted to be a pro wrestler. He's told me this story, and it may be documented somewhere, but I remember him telling me this story, and he found out where Bruno lived, and he walked up to Bruno's house.
Wow.
And Bruno got him into wrestling, and of course, it began an angle right here. This actually was one of the great angles in early days of WWE because Bruno and Larry, uh, Larry, uh, uh, Larry wrestled him again, and I don't think this is the match. And Bruno agreed to wrestle Larry, and Larry turned on him and beat Bruno bloody, and it ended up being a cage match at Shea Stadium.
Wow.
And so that was really really a big angle, and I've seen the angle. It is so well done, really so well done. Uh, I'm not so sure. Those of you who are with us right now, watching or listening along, or who's joined us live now, as we record on Monday, may know more of the story than I do. But I do remember seeing the angle and thinking, that's the way an angle is done. Hey,
Yeah, this
so
is the natural story, like you said. He's excited about this. The youth against experience right here. Zbyszko, eager to get out from under the shadow of his trainer and his mentor, Bruno. And he has threatened to retire just last week if Bruno failed to give him this match. Bruno agreed to it, but Larry refused to go out of his way to hurt or even defeat Zbyszko. It was Larry who had something to prove, not Bruno here.
right, man, a young Larry Zbyszko. I wonder how many he had. He came in with this maroon ring coat on. I wonder how many people he asked if that ring coat was okay. Hey, come here a second. Do you like this ring coat? Does it zip up okay? Are the sleeves too long? You think I left it in the dryer too long? Should I wear a black? Here's a black one. How about a green one? Should I wear a green one? What do you think of this? This has little designs on it right here. What do you think? And by this time, I would go, legend, I don't give a fuck. I got to go to catering, kill myself. Uh, yeah, that's working with. It was so much fun working with Larry. It
Well,
really, it
I
really
was
was.
going to jump into a question. You answered it a little bit, but this will
Okay.
just encourage more of
Huh?
your Larry Zbyszko impersonation. Chris North wants to know: did you have a favorite part about working with Larry on the Nitro set? Was he excited to get back in the ring with the NWO?
Yeah, he was excited to get back in the ring. He really was because he got Larry was quote unquote over during that era in WCW because of his commentary. His commentary was so damn good. It really, really was. If you go back and listen to it, Larry was a tremendous, tremendous analyst and color guy, and he had a good voice. He was a lot of fun to work with. Uh, Larry and I played golf a lot back in the day. Great golfer, and so yeah, I think most of the fun was when he would ask us about all the shirts and all the jackets, and we would go, "Oh God,
Is he a guy who is meticulous about the script? He needs to go over everything, or
no."
is he a pretty good wing it guy?
He's a pretty good winged guy. I think that's. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that is part of being a good wrestling announcer, being able to wing it,
Yeah.
because that you just never know. Like for instance, I think it's DraftKings, right?
Okay.
And they're a sponsor of AEW, and so DraftKings is basically a site where you can put money down. I had a friend of mine said, "Hey, we understand DraftKings is." He called me. He said, "DraftKings is sponsoring wrestling. Can you give me any hints, any inside information about putting money down on wrestling?" And I went, "Yes, don't."
Don't do
Yes.
it.
And he said, "Well, really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Because here's the deal." I said, these two wrestlers may get ready to wrestle, and in the back, we kind of know what's going to happen, but as they're stepping right before they're stepping through the curtain, it could change just like that. So there's no way that I know what's going on. So that being said, I think that a lot of times as a wrestling announcer, I guess you need to keep it, you need to be able to work off script. You need to be able to ad lib a lot of stuff. And so Larry was really good at that. And of course, Heenan was great at it. Excalibur and JR is the master, of course. Excalibur is very heavy into his notes, and I appreciate that. And I get a lot of notes from Alex Marvez, so we do work on a lot of notes. But you got to know how to wing it, man. You got to know how to, as they say, call it in the ring.
Yeah, I mean that it's like any other sport.
Yeah.
You guys should be reactionary to what
Right.
you are seeing and helping paint that picture, and then along the way, fill in the spots with the notes and what the history, and tell us that story, remind us of the story. But you can definitely tell when it's reactionary or not from an announcer.
Yeah.
It just takes away from it when if they're starting to set something up because they know what's going to happen. You're like, come on.
Yeah. I remember one time my son Matt, who as you know works in the backstage area, said, "I could tell Tony was telling you something to say tonight." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because all of a sudden you went, 'Great match.'" I said, "Yeah, I guess so. I can't remember." So now, so Larry is getting really, really angry here at Bruno.
Yeah.
And
By the way, I mean, that just looks like a scary old strong ass dude right there. Is Bruno Sammartino, man,
check that hairdo, man. Oof.
on his back.
Yeah, no, yes, yeah, he was and as they say, he became such a legend because Vince Senior loved him, and there was a big Italian American society, a big population in the New York City area, and that's why he was over so much. Um, Now he wants he feels bad about sending Larry out.
Yeah, said he didn't want to hurt him or do anything
Yeah.
bad. So, oh no,
Larry's
Larry's
had
had
enough.
enough of it.
Now this may be where is this where he opens up Bruno? I'm not so sure.
He is going wild,
Oh,
and the
yes,
crowd
it
can't
is.
believe this.
Yes, this is a great freaking angle.
Look at the crowd.
I know. Look at Zbyszko going crazy. This is a great angle because Bruno was his mentor. Boom, Bruno goes down. He cuts his forehead, and yeah, this was a great angle. And of course, it led to big business. Like I said, at Bruno had to stick that blade back in his trunks right there, real quick.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, it led to a big business at Shea Stadium.
Crowd's getting hot here. Standing up now.
Yeah.
Ref taking his time coming back in, buddy.
Let's bring the ring announcer in. He doesn't want to come in now, does he?
Let's bring the ring announcer. Living legend of wrestling, baby. Bruno Sammartino wins. Disqualification, 9 minutes and 31 seconds. Woo.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so I looking it up on Wikipedia, right? It was 1972. It was called the Showdown at Shea.
Okay.
All right. Well, they always had a showdown at Shea. This one was 1980, the Showdown at Shea, and 36,295 were in attendance that night.
Jeez.
August 9th of 1980. Steel cage match. It went 13:59. So this is the lead, and so it obviously did big business. They had been doing, according to this, the Showdown at Shea for many years. Look at this. The lady is upset. Many years. And this is also where Muhammad Ali and Antonio Inoki, this event was 1976. So Bruno gets he gets sent out face down.
How are we doing face down here? Why are we doing face down?
Don't want to show the blood.
Boy, he was cut open pretty good.
Okay, now, yeah.
Oh, like cleaning it up with somebody's shirt.
Yeah.
That's Freddie Mercury in there.
Yeah, sure. It's by the way, uh, Mr. Ring Announcer, go use your jacket. We don't have enough towels here. You seem to not want to. I can't believe this guy didn't want to get out of the ring.
Did he do a costume change? He's in a different suit, I think.
Nah, he's in that same shit.
Oh.
Unless you're colorblind like Conrad claims he
A
is.
lot of blood.
Yeah.
A lot of blood getting cleaned up here.
And Vince said, unmerciful the way, really unmerciful. I need to use that word. That's unmerciful. Need to remember.
Oh, we're going to be waiting on that next week.
Yeah.